in this video. Today is the debt cross day. And guys, on top of that, we are going to understand the short-term price action. Are we going to be bearish or are we going to be bullish? Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video. So in this video, we are going to talk about two things: the short-term price action, especially itong down trend na nakita natin ngayon, as well as the debt cross na we are seeing in the bigger time frame. So right now, let's dive in with the shorter time frame first. So diba, previously Bitcoin was actually playing within this area, and then previously meron din tayong descending triangle na monitor. This broke to the upside and it met our target exactly. And then on top of that, diba kahapon wala pa tayong nakikitang bearish divergence sa signal. Pero the moment na nagkaroon tayo ng candle close dito, the moment na nag-close yung early candle niya, na naging declining yung RSI niya, doon tayo saka nagkaroon ng bearish signal. And ang bearish signal na yun is actually an increasing price while the RSI is declining. And that is an indicator for a bearish trend reversal. So that's why we saw a downward movement ngayon. And then kanina umaga, nagbigay din ako actually na update for the very short term, for the 15-minute time frame. We were actually monitoring this symmetric triangle forming in the very short term. This broke to the upside. Nakita natin yung movement. However, we actually got a lot of resistance dyan. And then, yeah, we continue to the downside. But actually, this area is actually take profit area if you traded this for a very short term. Ang target dyan is actually the previous resistance. But ang pinakang target talaga nito traditionally is the 43.1K. However, ang nakita lang natin is up until the 43K, which turns out to be a pretty strong resistance na nga. So right now, what is next for the Bitcoin price? So let's try to zoom out and then look at the early time frame. Ito actually hindi ko nakita. Ngayon ko lang to actually napansin, pero if you're going to look at this movement, let's try to plot this line, itong trend line na yan. You can see na meron tayong support forming for the Bitcoin price during the previous movement. And then meron din tayong resistance forming. So, it turns out na meron pala tayong ascending channel na nakita for the very short term. And actually, ang ascending channel is actually a continuation pattern, but if this breaks to the downside, then ang usual target niya is actually the bottom of the channel. So, unfortunately, we are now breaking to the downside. So, in this case, ang targets na pwede natin tingnan ngayon are actually the following areas. So, if you're going to follow the support areas nito, ang titingnan na actually natin kung is yung area kung saan siya nagkakaroon ng bounce, which is first things first, the 42.4K. So, na-break na natin siya. Ang next target na ngayon would be around the 41.6K. And then, our last and final target is more likely going to be around the 40.8K. So, in order for this to continue to the downside, of course, kailangan natin na sell volume. But yeah, we already saw a sell volume. So, this actually broke to the downside na nga. And then, siguro let's delete some of the previous analysis kasi medyo makalat na siya. So, look at this right now. This is for the Bitcoin price. And then, siguro kanina, the moment na nagkaroon tayo na resistance dyan, as you can see, if you're going to zoom in closely, you could somehow say that this was a support area. So, if that was a support area, let's try to plot this. Ito, my resistance area. It's possible na baka nag-form tayo din kanina ng bear flag. So, right now, it's possible na baka naging cause niya movement is this is the bear flag as well as this ascending channel. So, yeah, right now, I don't think na maganda na humabol dito kasi looking at the RSI, it's oversold already. Though you could actually try to chase that, pero yeah, I don't think na maganda na habulin kasi medyo late na natin siya nakita ngayon lang. So, right now, that is what we are going to monitor with the Bitcoin price action. Of course, this is a downtrend. But right now, since we are now starting to finish this movement na nga, especially na right now we are seeing different support areas, especially itong 41.6K and the 40.8K. So right now we have those support areas na we are going to watch out for the Bitcoin price for the very short term. So yeah, giving you guys a quick recap, this was actually an ascending channel. We broke to the downside and our target's more likely the bottom of the channel, which is right now, andun na tayo sa area. So yeah, medyo late na para humabol. But right now, ano ba yung next na kailangan natin i-expect? So, as of now, what we need to expect is actually magkaroon sa mga tayo na retracement and then magkaroon man na ng pullback. So, ang mangyari kasi if let's say nag-retrace and then nagkaroon na isa pang pullback, it's possible na pwede mangyari at the same time is tumaas yung RSI natin. In that case, what we are going to wait out next is for this to form a bullish indicator, which is a bullish trend reversal signal or a bullish divergence, which is right now wala pa tayo nakikita. So as of the time being, we are going to wait that one out to form. But if you want to chase that, you could chase that. Pero as of the time being, it's oversold. Mahirap na i-short yan. Medyo huli na. At the same time, if you want to trade this for the very short term, I highly suggest you wait it out for the next bullish indicators to form. As of the time being, we are going to be patient and wait out for the next move to form. Especially, andun na tayo sa bandang dulo na nitong downtrend for the early time frame. Pero guys, let's say you still want to trade this and take advantage of this opportunity. The best place to trade this is actually in BingX kasi dito kay BingX mas mura yung Bitcoin trading fees. As usual, if you want to claim bonus to kay BingX, just use my sign-up code that you can find in the description down below. Now, zooming out in the daily time frame right now, we are now forming this death cross as you can see in the daily time frame. And just to give you a quick recap, a death cross is actually wherein the 50-day moving average is crossing below the 200 moving average. Pero, ito yung mga analysis natin from the previous price action. So, from the previous video, binigyan ko kayo ng summary kung ano ba meron sa death cross. So, death cross is actually a delaying indicator. It's not an accurate indicator to follow kasi it tells us of what we already know. Especially if you're going to look at the previous death cross in history, nag-down na yung market, saka lang nagkaroon ng death cross. So, it's not an accurate signal for you to sell. Same goes here, nag-down na yung market, tapos saka lang siya nag-death cross. As you can see, it's a delaying indicator. Similar dito, nag-down na yung market, saka lang nag-death cross, and then right now, tapos na yung pag-down na market, tapos saka lang siya nag-death cross. And then on top of that, may gusto din ako ipakita sa inyo na after those death cross, as you can see, after we saw a death cross dito sa ating mga movement, that has actually indicated na we are somewhat at the bottom point na nga, and then at some point, though na we even still declined dun sa bottom na yan, nagkaroon pa rin tayo ng somewhat ng bleeding, but you get the idea na that has already indicated na that could possibly be the bottom na nga. And then if you're going to look at this closely sa next death cross natin, you can see na we had a cross. At the same time, that also indicated na we were already at the bottom na nga. That could indicate na we are already at the bottom. Same goes dito sa latest death cross. You could also see na nagkaroon ng death cross. At the same time, that area also indicated the bottom. So, could this latest movement, ito guys, could this latest movement na nga, yung death cross, indicate the next and following bottom, which is roughly around the 40K area. So that could be a possible speculation na pwede natin tingnan ngayon, especially na looking at the latest historical data ng death cross, it's actually indicating that that was the bottom, rather an indication ng start ng bear market. So right now, the death cross is indicating that that could possibly be the bottom of a market, especially na, yun nga, after the death cross, what happened is we saw more consolidation, though it was bleeding, but you get the idea na we are at the lowest point na nga, and that indicated the bottom. So in this case, ang possible na mangyari dito is we could actually still see more consolidation, and then saka tayo magkakaroon ng one last siguro movement to the downside, following the similar trend na nagkaroon tayo ng bleeding movement after the death cross, but still it indicated the bottom. We could actually still see that similar movement with the Bitcoin price. So right now, instead of selling your asset, instead of selling your coins, I think this is still a good buy the dip opportunity. If you want to say, let's say you want to invest for the long term, then this is still one of the best time to enter the market for the long term. Pero guys, let's say gusto nyo na mag-deposit ngayon ng inyong money, and then gusto nyo ngayon bumili ng Bitcoin and mag-buy the dip, especially Ethereum or many more altcoins, then one of the best place to buy Bitcoin is actually in Bybit. So right now guys, exclusive to sa ating channel, we are actually having a $3,000 blast off deposit. If you're going to sign up with my sign up link and then mag-deposit ka up to a certain amount, so as you can see, pwede kayo mag-claim up to $3,000 if you are going to deposit a certain amount dito kay Bybit. All you have to do is just to sign up and deposit lang with my sign up link. And then after that, you can actually claim this bonus na pwede nyo makuha with Bybit. As usual, sign-up links are in the description down below. So ayun muna update natin for tonight, guys. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video, and bye-bye for now.